Joining us now, political strategist Hank Sheinkopf. Thank you for being here. Let's talk about the optics, what the indictment. We know that the former president pleaded not guilty to the 34 counts. Hank, your first reactions today?
Look, this is the Trump show. He's in charge. He's suspended his craziness for a little bit while he went into the courtroom. But tonight, when he gets to Mar-a-Lago, it'll be the Trump show all over again. He will dominate the news. He will manipulate the media. And he's going to use this any way he can to keep his troops, frankly, all juiced up and happy and ready to go.
How much do you think he will then say about DA Bragg, about the judge? I mean, do you think he's going to go way off, or it's more of a, campaign? I got through that. I pleaded not guilty.
A victory speech.
Right.
It'll be kind of a victory speech. I got through the first part of it. They're not going to take us down. It's going to be him and everybody else. It's going to be us. It won't be about him. It'll be about us and the movement he's created and how the people in New York are trying to stop that movement. That's what this is really about.
When they prosecute
and he'll do whatever he can to keep it going.
He says, when they prosecute me, they prosecute you. That's his line he often uses, Hank. Wondering about the politics here, obviously, going forward. Are the Democrats happy to have him indicted, arrested, pleading not guilty?
Well, the problem in life, as you both and everyone knows, is you often get what you want, and it's not exactly the gift that you expected. Let them think that this is wonderful. Maybe. The people that love Donald Trump are going to be all over the place. The crazies on the right are going to be very active, and who knows what they'll do. This may not be the prize and the gift that the Democrats hope for.
Well, how does it play in the middle is the question, right? Do they love this or do they hate this?
The people that love Donald Trump will continue to love him, and the people that think that he's been abused or are taking a moment away from loving him so much may say next week, wait a second, that indictment is a bunch of junk, and they set this guy up, and we want to protect him. That's the gamble the Democrats are taking.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the people in the middle, the independents. Will they see this as a pro or a con when they come to vote?
For the moment, it's hard to guesstimate, and your question is very important, Maurice, but it's hard to guesstimate what the future will look like. For the moment, independents won't like this very much. They won't. They're not going to love Donald Trump a lot. The people on the right, they're going to love him more than they ever did.
I was wondering, you were hinting at an anti-New York bias that the
Sure.
Donald Trump campaign rhetoric is going to hit
Sure.
on play on the fact that people around the country don't like New York, and he's being charged by those mean people in New York. Do you think that's going to be part of it?
Absolutely. There is a bias, certainly in the heartland, about New York and Los Angeles. They're seen as places where people have money, and those in the heartland don't have the money. Their jobs are disappearing. Their lifestyle is changing. Their social networks being disrupted. And New York and Los Angeles are laughing at them. So Donald Trump has tapped into that very well since his presidential campaign in 2016. And there's no reason why those feelings should dissipate in any way.
No, and born here 76 plus years ago, just his name all over what used to be the name license all over many buildings, and now very few. Trump Tower. He's a resident of Palm Beach, Florida now. Hank, what about President Biden? What about Democratic leadership? We know the president complimented the NYPD and their handling of security here. What about politically? What do you expect from them?
Loose lips sink ships. Be quiet and don't be seen is the best advice I would give every one of them.
That's clear.
How's this going to play for Alvin Bragg? I know this is literally the first inning of this thing, but he came in with that rookie mistake right off the bat, the infamous day one memo, and now he's gone all in on Donald Trump, literally all in. How do you think this plays for him?
He is running for re-election, as every politician does. He's got the election is 2 years away. He's got to deal with his constituency, and the people on the west side of Manhattan and high propensity voters, people who have a tendency to vote in all elections, are going to say, Alvin Bragg, you are the greatest. And then there are some people going to say, what, are you kidding me? The streets are filled with people who want to shoot me all day long. Would you please attend to that and leave this doddering old man alone?
But doesn't
he'll win. Yeah, go ahead.
Doesn't his political capital rest on whether he can get a conviction in this case? If he fails to get a conviction, couldn't it hurt him, and couldn't it cost him re-election as the Manhattan District Attorney?
He has to hope, and he should send flowers and bouquets to Jim Jordan in Washington, that Jim Jordan and the Republicans in Washington keep attacking Alvin Bragg, because if they do, even if he loses the case, people in Manhattan will say, What a good thing. Those guys hate him. I must love him.
Well, you know, all of us here are sort of smiling at your comment, but the truth of the matter is that politically, this is a high-risk, high-wire act for Alvin Bragg because there are many people who wonder how he's going to make the case. So doesn't he really need to score a win here? Otherwise, he could be, his reputation could be harmed not only in New York, but all across the country.
Well, the facts are that this is not a new case that's been hanging around for probably, some would estimate, 7 to 8 years. New York City detectives probably investigated, did a great job, as they tend to do always. Guess what? Not new. He better win here. You're right, Marcia. If he doesn't win here, people may say, wait a second, you spent all this money, the streets are filled with criminals, and what are you doing?
Mm-hmm.
Or,
Aren't there,
you know, there are those who will say
primary opponents anyway?
He may very well. A New York County DA is not going to be beaten in a general election. New York County DA will be beaten if he's to be beaten in a Democratic primary. Will there be primary candidates against him? Very likely so. But will they run against him as the guy who couldn't defeat Trump? Nah, not necessarily. Going
back to the presidential candidates and speaking specifically of DeSantis and Hutchinson and Haley and whomever might still be, just in this initial period after him pleading not guilty and now a criminal defendant, how much rhetoric do we, or how much in the language of their campaigning do we expect from them?
If they're smart, they should say nothing about this and just talk about the state of the republic as they see it and continue on the road doing what they do. And when asked the question, the best response would be, that's up to the jury. I support the president. It's a bad case, and now let's go forward. But if they start to talk about Trump in a way that is personal, they will pay a terrible price for it.
He's already sucked all the oxygen out of the room. I mean, are they even on TV these days? I mean, it's going to be a while.
Well, no one knows they're alive, which is probably a good thing at the moment. And for some of them, it would be the best thing for the Republicans if no one knew they were alive.
But also, isn't Mr. Trump's game plan to try to stop donors, the Republican Party donors, from giving money to these other candidates?
Absolutely true, Marcia. And, you know, they're giving him money. Money is coming over the transom. He's going to use it for his defense. The man never had such a good day. I think the statistic or the number we read yesterday was about $7 million since the discussion started. Mm-hmm. There's going to be a lot more of it. He's going to raise more of it. And he will, as you correctly note, suck the air out of the room and suck the dollars out of people's pockets who are small, particularly small donors in the Republican Party.
Hank, what'd you make of Marjorie Taylor Greene and George Santos's appearances today down at those protests downtown?
Well, you know, it depends on your view about theater. You know, we have to have all kinds of characters. I love George Santos. He is the exact expression of what is wrong with our politics, and he is the acme of it, unquestionably. And Marjorie Taylor Greene, where else would a woman from Georgia rather be on a balmy, let's see, today is Tuesday, but in Manhattan watching a guy get indicted? I mean, doesn't she have anything else to do? And
it was a complete circus, as our reporter told us, just elbow to elbow. The NYPD had to escort her out, and she was really criticizing Democrats and the whole system and saying the former president's an innocent man. It is interesting, though, that those two made the choices to be there.
Well, look, all we needed was to bring back the circus that's been put out of business. We could have had the elephants come through the Lincoln Tunnel or something. It would have been brilliant. What else were they supposed to do? They want to hold on to that right flank. Santos, I don't know where he thinks he's running. You know, his district in Eastern Queens and Western Nassau really, you know, won't really like this a lot. So he ought to look for new employment, probably. Marjorie Taylor Greene, the more she jumps up and down and says the things that she's known for saying, her constituents will say, way to go. So she loses nothing, and she's in the right place to take on the Yankees in the North and to punish them with you know, jibes at them.
But was there a political upside for George Santos to appear outside the courthouse today to sort of polish his bona fides with Republicans who might be supporters of Donald Trump, who also might be in his district in Long Island?
That he may get some benefit out of that, but the real benefit is to tell McCarthy, the Speaker of the House, let me be and don't fool with me because I have potency. I'm there. It's a warning to the Republican leadership, if nothing else.
You, just to set our viewers here, it's 3:20. The former president went into the arraignment, into the courtroom at 2:28. We're having a conversation now with political consultant Hank Sheinkopf, pardon, Hank, as we there are just so many different affectations of, who and how what's happening today, this unprecedented history-making indictment of a former president. He pleaded not guilty to 34 counts. We've seen some photos, maybe also, guys, if we could put those up again too, still photos of Mr. Trump in the courtroom, which happened earlier. And obviously you're seeing a camera point of view there, so we'll see. He did not say anything on the way in. We'll see if he says something on the way out. 34 counts of falsifying business records in the first degree. Donald Trump saying not guilty to the whole thing. It's really an incredible American spectacle and a fall, if you will, for a former president. Hank, as you look at this photo, you've seen the photo, yes? Is Hank still there?
I'm here. I haven't
Yes,
left.
the photo of the former president inside, sitting there. How would you describe the way he looks?
Not a happy fella and ready to jump, ready to go and grab everybody if he could and yell at them. That's who he is. He's ready. He's frustrated by not being able to do the Trump show. That's what I would say.
The politics of it, Hank. What does this look like? I know it's so early, but what does it look like going forward for the Democrats in Congress, the Republicans in Congress? Do you see House seats changing parties? Do you see that happening? Balance of power?
It's not clear yet what will happen in 2024. We don't know. Everybody loves to predict. I'm the idiot that said that crime would be the issue in New York State, and I was kind of right. Marcia and I talked about this at the time. It is the issue. It will remain the issue. Trump is a sideshow in New York. In the rest of the country, abortion will be prominent, and Trump will be part of that discussion because of the appointees he made to the Supreme Court. But overall, it's not clear what 2024 will mean based upon what we see today. What we do know is that Donald Trump will be leading his revolution to make America great again, whether he's in prison or not, or whether he's convicted or not. He's going to continue doing what he does, which is run the Trump show.
It's pretty easy to imagine Democrats hanging Trump around the necks of Republican congressional candidates as an albatross and saying he's going to weigh you down and take you out, and making the voters decide based on that.
Well, especially if I could just point out to you that it's especially important here in New York,
Long Island.
where on Long Island, as you were talking about, because in Long Island they want to recapture those Republican seats that they lost the last time. And the question is, does this help them do that here in Trump's backyard?
The problem is the demographic shift on Long Island and the issues at the moment. We don't know what the issues in the moment of 2024 will be. We can presume that crime will continue to be the issue so long as the legislature in Albany fails to pass bail reform of some kind or get rid of the bail reform. People see that as a bellwether of their own insecurity. And when they do that, they don't look about party or about level of office. They look at who they want to get rid of to make them feel safe again. So it's not clear whether this has any impact whatsoever.